Okay, Dreamer Plays.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about how you can improve your account CP even more, and it is through the creation of globes and orbs. Okay, so as you can see, globes and orbs, they do give very good stats. Okay, for orbs they give in terms of PvP, and then for globes they give in terms of your entire box, okay, in every context. So it is actually going to help your CP growth quite a bit. But to get orbs and globes, you will need tons of Crimson Essence, which is going to be an issue over time because Crimson Essence, I would say it's quite limited in terms of how you can obtain it. You can mainly obtain it via salvaging events, but of course the more consistent way, or the most consistent way, is really to salvage your gears. Okay, so in this case, in this video, I'll be talking about what you can do to try to get more Crimson Essence so you can boost your account CP overall and perform better, you know, in the game. And I'm about to create a globe myself. It's gonna be a full moon globe in this case, so I'm trying to find my full moon, and yep, it's on Chris. So first things first, of course, make sure that your orbs are not equipped on your heroes. And as you can see, I do not have sufficient Crimson Essence at this point in time. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate how, or rather, how you can actually get Crimson Essence quickly in a short period of time with the amount of resources that you have. The first thing is, of course, to salvage your gears. Now, I mentioned this in a previous video, right? In order to get Crimson Essence, you want to try to salvage your gears, and weapons give 125, the armor pieces give 50, okay, any armor piece will give 50 Crimson Essence, and the accessory itself is going to give 250. That is definitely a very good amount, right? So what you want to do is actually to craft more accessories for yourself, and crafting accessories does take quite a lot of resources in terms of your materials, your raid materials. But it is also the most cost efficient, because if you can see here, my Celios materials, I've done so much Celios that I'm not crafting any more skill cooldown gears. Of course, in future I may need them for myth gears, but if you have enough light crystals, you can also use that, right? But for the time being, you can actually just loop Celios for, I don't know how many Celios tickets you may have on hand, but if you haven't been doing Celios on your own, you know, auto clearing, not auto clearing, but auto running, you know, looping the Celios rates, you can actually do that and get a lot of materials. And in this case, even for Catastrophe raid as well, right? So in fact, I can actually use these 8-man raid materials to craft certain accessories, which will then in turn give me the most amount of Crimson Essence possible. I'm not touching those materials that you will need to make the orbs. So that includes your Gigantus, your Lizardra, as well as your Dunfrost materials, right? Those are more essential for creating the orbs. Of course, I'm not going to touch the ones that give you attack speed, right, which will be the ones from the Nestra Shane raid. That's not going to be a case. So the best options will be to use the materials from the Catastrophe raid, the Celios raid, and then craft a few accessories from there. Of course, make sure you have the jewels. The gold, in terms of gold wise, it will cost quite a bit, but in terms of, you know, ratio of gold to Crimson Essence, this is definitely the most cost saving, okay? To get the most amount of Crimson Essence you need for your orbs and globes. So right here, I'm going to salvage my 3 new accessories that will give me 750 already. Take note that you need 1000 to actually get an orb. Okay, so basically just 4 accessories, you know, that didn't cost too much, and you can get 1 orb. So that is kind of like the way moving forward, how you can quickly get as many orbs and globes as you can. And as you can see here, I actually have even extra, quite a good number of extra Crimson Essence, and that was a good amount of CP growth as well, pushing me up into the 7.8 million, right? So yeah, as you can see here, okay, the codex is kind of messy because there's so many stats, but more importantly, right, the globes do give a very good amount of CP growth, and I think that is something that you really want to try to be doing. So this is the most straightforward way and fastest way I can advise for you to get your orbs and globes. The best orbs and globes to make, okay, will be the full moon, also the time reversal, imperishable, not indomitable, imperishable, destiny, and mother nature ones. Of course, the last three that I mentioned, they are a little difficult to get, right? And you may be thinking, which of the accessory pieces should you sacrifice in this case? Well, I would say that, you know, in moving forward, you're gonna rely on a lot of earrings, in terms of Ace earrings and Chris earrings in the following metas, and then you're gonna have a lot of Rudy's necklaces being used. So technically, earrings and necklaces are the ones that you can afford to sacrifice, okay? And then keep the rings, because the rings, they are not going to be, they're still going to be used. Another thing you can consider is to create the orbs and globes for PvE related effects such as time reversal. The full moon is definitely a more PvE oriented effect. The transcending is also a more PvE oriented effect. I've mainly created this to give it to Serena, Lina, or Shay, whoever needs it, because as you know, you're not going to use this in PvP, so you can safely just sacrifice a earring to create the orb, and then pair this up with an Ace earring, and then you have a full set of transcending accessories, transcending effects with the Ace earring for whatever PvE hero you need. So you can consider all these, because sometimes you may be stuck thinking that, oh, I'm not sure if I will use this in PvP or PvE, and whether I can easily just sacrifice that piece of gear for the orb. Yeah, but you can actually sacrifice those that are more PvE oriented, and in fact those that are more PvE oriented actually gives better codex stats overall. Okay, so I hope this video helped, and if it did, do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Big shout out to my channel members: Chilling, Gonzalo, Jude, Maggie, Yamaki, Harlan, Course, and JDN for the support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much, and see you!